I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing. The games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse, because the world is diverse, you stupid mother. And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically.
Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, but that was not a video of iDubbbz. As you know, he is a popular figure on the channel, as well as Alyssa Joma, but today we're going to be talking about a Kotaku editor by the name of Alyssa Mercante.
You know what I want?
What you really want?
I want people in the industry to be a little bit louder about people being mean to other people, and maybe say it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe say we don't want you around if you're going to be a cunt.
Yeah.
And hateful. And that the games industry is diverse naturally. Not because anyone's making them be diverse, because the world is diverse, you stupid mother. Yeah! And if you have a problem with that, come fight me. Physically. Bitch.
Has anyone taken you up on that yet?
No, because they're all
Yep.
Isn't that clip just awesome? Doesn't it remind you of that Frosk clip from a few years ago where she ended up crying and basically telling gamers to screw off, and it ended up leading to G4 being shut down only a year after being created?
But I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online. Sexism in gaming. In joining G4...
We love that. We also love the simps in the background that clap like seals when she says the dumbest takes imaginable. Now, as you can tell by the beginning clip, Alyssa Mercante is on a mission. She wants to go one-on-one with the Undertaker player, and by the Undertaker I mean anyone who disagrees with her gaming opinions. Now, if you don't know who Alyssa Mercante is, we can just go down a laundry list of the funny things that she has engaged in, like stalking YouTubers, harassing people, and contacting people's families who she disagrees with. Now, realistically, we can all assume that this was just an open thread. It's her way of pulling an Alyssa Joma, you know, saying, I've seen people like you in real life, and you wouldn't even dare say something like this to my face. But in this case, you know, she's saying you guys wouldn't dare to fight me. So of course, people would come out of the woodwork to offer to fight her, in which they would be blocked or told off. This would cause a popular commentary channel by the name of Vera Dark to say, hey, can't hit up this little bitch who's hiding behind a block, so send me a DM and let's talk match details. Let's do one better and let's lay it out publicly. Winner gets 1K, loser has to put up content publicly announcing their loss. An article from you and a video from me. And what, 3 months for a venue and a train? And now, of course, we can see that this was already started by being blocked. Similar to me, I am also blocked by Alyssa Mercante. You see, my situation is a little funny because I ended up calling her out on an article that she wrote where she said Call of Duty didn't add trans bullets to their Pride event, whatever. It took me 5 seconds to go into the gunsmith, change the camo to the trans camo and see that there was indeed trans bullets. Whether it be a glitch or not, it was indeed in the game, and she simply blocked me for calling her out on her stupid article that took like 2 to 3 people to do research on. Another creator by the name of OG Mara Jade would post her martial arts trophies and say, challenge accepted, sweetheart. Nina Infinity would ask her, weren't you in the military? Go easy, Mara. And Mara would say, yes, I was. No promises, lol. Now, at this point, I want to give a shout out to That Park Place, the site that I found these archived screenshots of the conversation. Obviously, because Alyssa's page is now private, you can't find these by search. You can't get access to her page unless you already followed her. And if you do that, I'm sorry for your loss. Alyssa would finally respond to Vera, and she would correct her English by saying who's with an apostrophe and say, no's prize money, charity only. You can't stream it for your bigot viewers. So I guess she wants this to be like some alleyway brawl, you know, where they just happen to have boxing gloves on and they just knock each other out, and then whoever wins wins, and is the winner of the gamer award. Now at this point, Keemstar would reach out and say, "Dear Alyssa Mercante and Vera Dark, Happy Punch will help you set up your fight." Thankfully, Twitter does allow you to see hidden tweets if it is a reply, because of course, Alyssa Mercante would run away scared and she would private her account, but however, we are able to still see what she replied to Keemstar at this point. She would end up saying, "Not giving you any money, thanks." Keemstar would say, "Why would you give me money?" Alyssa would say, "You would earn money from this and I dislike you." Keem says, "I would not earn money from this. I haven't earned any money from setting up any fight in the past, and I've set up many. As far as you not liking me, okay, I don't even know you, but fellow creators asked for my help in setting up this fight, so I'm down to help." Alyssa says, "So the promotion, the refereeing, the security, how do you pay for that? Who earns money from the ticket sales? If all the proceeds from this event go to approved charities, that's a different story, but no morally corrupt person is making money off of me. Hope that's clear." Keem says, "I followed you, my DMs are open. I'm about to do a show, but when I'm done, I'll explain." And at that point, that is when she would make her page private. Don't we love that, my friends? Don't we love when someone puts out an open invitation? Not even a, like a something that can be taken out of context. It's not like someone saying, "Hey, pull up, come meet me face to face," and then when you get there, they're scared because, obviously they meant just to come chat or something. Alyssa explicitly said, "Fight me if you had a problem." She didn't say, "Women come fight me, children come fight me." She said, "Come fight me," which is an open invitation. So obviously, from the beginning, we knew this was all a joke. Okay, Alyssa Mercante is a loser. Now at this point, this NPC named Evan Loves Wharf would say, "Crazy response to someone not wanting to use a fight for views that they have to go through a guy whose entire purpose is to do that." Alyssa would say, "I'm not a YouTube rage peddler. Vera has already been using me to make money and get views. She's not doing it for this. If you want to box for a cause, not to further boost your disgusting little corner of the internet. And no, another one of your rage peddlers can't host." This was always just another way for her to farm engagement, as proven by the fact that she's never responded to my DM. She's soft. I'm going to guess that Alyssa unblocked Vera, quickly sent these messages, and then blocked her again so that she couldn't reply. We're not stupid, Alyssa, okay? Maybe your buddy here, Evan Loves Wharf, might be. I mean, if you look at this dude's Twitter, it's just him crying about things 24/7 or calling everybody Nazis, so go ahead and dismiss him as a likable character. Alyssa would then say, "My face, my likeness, my words, my posts have been making grifters like you and Vera money for months. I will not help contribute to that with a fight that she can stream and earn money off of, as I won't make any money from it. Charity only." She would not agree to it. I made it clear that this is about what I believe in, and I don't need cameras to box her. She then said I was trying to illegally street fight her. She never responded to my last DM, which I posted in a reply to her and on my own page. Go back to reviewing Epcot bathrooms or whatever it is that you did before the grift. Which I think this whole thing is extremely funny. Alyssa Mercante is apparently like a journalist, a gaming editor for this big site, yet she doesn't play video games. She spends half of her time just crying about said video games. She's basically the Grums of the left, so it's extremely ironic to call people grifters when that's literally what you are. You just spend your entire days on Twitter crying about something, calling people racist, Nazis, homophobes, arguing, blocking, unblocking, screenshotting, posting, crying 24/7. You probably make more money on Twitter crying than you do actually spending time editing and talking about video games, because you probably don't play them. You're no different than Grums. Now, Vera Dark would end this all off with a bang. She would reply to Alyssa Mercante and say, "If you had actually been serious, I would have said cut that shit straight down the middle. You can get content creators you like to film, I'd get mine. You can have your sponsors, I can have mine. You can donate to a trans charity and I could donate to one of my choice, but I'm over your back and forth bullshit, Alyssa. I don't play this game of blocking and unblocking people I don't like. I have no people blocked for a reason. If you're gonna talk about me on a public platform, don't don't hide from me, and that's your game. I luckily don't have to play. You had a chance at a professional level event being set up and said no instantly. You rejected my stipulations from the start because you don't want me to stream it to my bigot viewers. You then said you're a busy gal working. Get back to writing game guides then, because working your hardest isn't getting you far. I put up more content in a week than you put up in a month. Now, drop the mic. It's a wrap. From the beginning, we knew Alyssa wasn't serious. She's all talk. She's Frosk 2.0. It's second coming of Frost, where it's the whole situation of gamers, women aren't meant to be easy on the eyes for you. And we see where that got G4. Now, to end this all off, we're going to look at one last funny Alyssa Mercante tweet where she would say, someone doesn't want to be dog walked. Anyways, she can get blocked again. No more free content for you, Angry Orange. And then we can see in this screenshot that it says, now you're just being silly and you still haven't replied to me. Anyways, good luck with your content creation. Trans rights are human rights. Black people exist. That shade of orange doesn't go well with your skin tone. Bye. Also, I wasn't suggesting an illegal street fight. Boxing gyms exist everywhere, the point is. And that's kind of where it ends. That's where we wrap up the funny saga of the Alyssa Mercante being a absolute doofus on the internet. She has to throw in that last minute insult of the hairstyle. Who cares? Obviously, Alyssa, no hairstyle looks good on you. You look like iDubbbz, alright? Ian Joma, you ain't fooling anyone over there. And of course, she has to throw in the last minute trans rights or human rights. Black people exist. Nobody's arguing these. Those are irrelevant topics to the point. We all know trans people are real. Black people are real. We love the black people. We love the trans people. We love landlords, alright? Cut it out. So Alyssa, I want you. I implore you. Many of us would enjoy you to continue to represent these companies so that we can watch them all burn, because you are an absolute moron. You have no purpose on the internet other than crying about things that you disagree with, and it's funny to watch you make a fool of yourself, put out open invitations, threaten people, go after people's families, and then when it comes back to you, when karma comes back, you cry about it, you go online, you whine, you go private on Twitter. You are a fool. That's just about it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Hopefully you can come on back for some more with a subscribe. And if you didn't, you know, if you're a big Alyssa Mercante simp, go ahead and dislike, go ahead and call me a fat butthead. I don't care. But I hope to see you all in the next one regardless. Peace out.